A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a topic that's often stigmatized but needs to be addressed anyway. The dangers of dating a broke guy. While it's not about being materialistic, it's about being mindful of the potential risks and red flags. So I've put together some of the videos. Let's watch together. Then at the end, I'll leave my own comment. Please don't go away.
A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one. And I'm not talking about lavish dates and trips. I'm not talking about having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he is not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. You do not want to be that. Society puts a lot of pressure on men to be providers, to be protectors, and their identity is associated with that. And when they cannot even do it at the most basic level for themselves, that is a problem for them. A lot of men, what they do, obviously, it's survival. They'll find a female that they will love bomb, they will convince to invest in their potential, to let them move in, to, let them put their stuff in her garage or use her address or any type of thing to get by. And here's what happens. Either you spend your time, your years, your youth, your money, your resources building this man up. And because he is not in a man's position, he does not feel like a man. And once he's built up, he will take all of your investment and go invest it in another woman who actually makes him feel like a man. Or what happened in my case is that he actually stays, but he develops a secret hatred toward you. It's a secret competition. Every chance he gets, he's trying to dim your light. He tries to tear you down. He speaks negatively of you, and he doesn't want people to think good things about you. It's because he's insecure in his own manhood. And when men are broke, they are not secure in their manhood. You need to leave that man alone. You need to let him go through his process. You need to let him do whatever he needs to do to get on his feet, but you are not the one to help him. If he has to go and sleep on other people's couches, so be it. If he has to go home for a short time, so be it. We've all been at low points in our life, but you, ma'am, don't need to be the one rescuing him. What is that animal? I think it's the sea turtle. Please, I know you'll come for me in the comments if I'm wrong, but the life of a sea turtle, this is what I've heard. I've never been there. I've never seen it, but sea turtles are born in the sand, and it's a long journey from the sand to the ocean. They want to live in the ocean. That's where they're journeying towards the ocean. And it's a very long, hard, arduous journey to get from where they were born to the ocean. And that journey, a lot of them don't make it. And they are struggling. They're moving slowly. They're almost out of, the energy to actually get to the waves, to the ocean where they will thrive. And so tourists go and they see these little turtles and they go and pick them up because they feel sorry for them. And they take them and they carry them to the ocean. And what happens is those turtles die because the journey from the sand to the ocean, they were developing muscles, they were developing stamina, they were developing survival skills that are going to be necessary for them to survive in the ocean. You are not Build-A-Bear. You are not Captain Save-A-Ho. You deserve to be loved, protected, provided, cared for, showered with gifts, showered with love. And I'm not being shallow. It doesn't have to be trips to Paris and Rome, although we don't refuse that. I am saying that when a man is not where he wants to be, it is never going to serve you. You are going to be the one paying for it. He is either going to build himself up and go somewhere else or stay where he's at and secretly resent you for it. It's not worth it. It's not his time to be looking for somebody to add to his life. But because he's trying to survive, he'll do whatever he has to do. Don't be stupid. One more thing I want to add. That whole saying of what you don't do, another one will. I'm okay with that. Okay? I'm very well aware that if I don't do it, another female will. And guess what? I don't want to be the female that will. I will happily let him go somewhere else. It's not going to be me. I'm at peace with that, sir. You can go. Bye-bye.
You said broke men are dangerous. Yes, because they have nothing to lose. Okay. So you don't want to deal with them.
Men who are broke are the least humble men in this whole entire world, okay? Most of them get away with them being stingy because they're broke, so you just think they can't provide for you. But in actuality, a lot of them are just very stingy also. Because if you really think about it, why are you dating when you don't have any money? How are you going to court this person with no money? So with all of that being said, I want women to know one simple thing. Just because you hold down a guy when he's broke and you are there for him when he has nothing, it will never, ever guarantee you a spot when he's up. If a man comes back around and says, hey, I want to give you the world now that I have the money and now that I can provide for you, know that is just a testimony to his character. Because trust and believe, a lot of these men, when they're broke and down and out, it takes a big hit to their ego. So when they finally start making money, they want to recover. And they're going to do that by trying to get the tens of the tens and the trophy wives. Trust and believe me.
Here's why you shouldn't date broke guys, especially if they're like in the mid-20s and above. And I know, people are gonna say things like money's not everything or call me a gold digger, but it goes deeper than that. If you live in a first world country and you have access to Wi-Fi and a phone, then being broke is not just a number in your bank account, it's to do with your mindset. And ladies, whether we realize it or not, when we're attracted to a man, it's not just because of how much money he makes, it's also because we're attracted to a man who feels like he's on a mission and he's living out his life's purpose. A lot of the time when a man is broke and he's a full-grown adult, it also comes with personality traits like lack of ambition, and he's just lazy and he can't even take care of himself, so how can he take care of you? Now, if he hasn't quite like made it per se, but he's proven himself to be a guy who is ambitious, he's hardworking, you can see he's living out his purpose. Like maybe he's working a 9 to 5, but he's hustling hard on his side business, like that's totally fine. But if a guy's like 30 and he's living in his mom's basement, there's more to him than how much money he makes. It shows his character, which is that he's not really going anywhere in life. He doesn't know what he wants. He can't take care of himself. And that shows you that he's just not a good partner.
Ladies, stop dating broke men. Here, brokey. Let me break down what a broke man is. A broke man is a man who doesn't value you, he doesn't treat you right, mentally, physically, or financially. Broke is not just finances. He can have all the money in the world and treat you like a dog. Make sure he's not broke mentally, spiritually, emotionally, then financially. Everything that glitters is not gold, and you can't polish a turd.
Ladies, if you get involved with a broken man, just realize that he's a dangerous man because he knows he can survive with or without you.
Dating a broke guy comes with a lot of financial stress. Dating someone who is struggling financially can lead into significant stress and tension in the relationship. One, you can constantly worry about making ends meet. Debt and unemployment can also take a toll in your mental health and relationship overall well-being. A broke guy lacks ambition. If your partner lacks the drive to improve their financial situation, it may indicate a deeper issue of lack of ambition. This can lead into stigmatization and compliance, which can be harmful to your own goals and aspirations. And always be conscious of enabling behavior, where you can find yourself consistent covering expenses of billing them out. This can create unhealthy dynamics and prevent your partner from taking responsibility for their financial health. Dating a broke guy can also lead to emotional burden, where you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. This can be exhausting and may lead to resentment. Well, it's not about being shallow or materialistic. It's essential to be aware of the potential dangers of dating a broke guy. That is the reason why I've decided to share this video. Prioritize open communication, set boundaries, watch out red flags, and remember to build a healthy relationship. And please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe, like, and share this video.